Hello and welcome. My name is Dan Kirili, and today I'll be talking to you about private school admission. And this specific topic is targeted towards documents you need for your graduate school admission. Usually, I'll be giving you a breakdown of all the documents you need to prepare for graduate school admission. And this is not only specific to people who are looking for scholarships or fellowships. Even if you are self-funded, these documents are generic to anybody seeking graduate school admission. And before I talk about that, I will like to encourage you to watch my previous videos. Do it. I talk about specific topics relating to graduate school admissions. I talked about your writing this SOP yourself, that's made of purpose. I talked about, sending cold emails, contacting professors, and many other topics. Check those videos, they will be very helpful. So today, let's get straight to the business of, what document do you need for graduate school admission?
Yeah, I really want to know.
I'll be talking briefly on how to go about this document. And if you have specific questions, just go to the comment section and ask your question. I'm always very active and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So today, the first thing you need is, and they are not in specific order. The first thing you want to make sure you have is a transcript. Transcript is what you get from your school, your course by course breakdown of the courses you took when you were during your bachelor's or your master's degree or any degree you have. Yeah, you want to make sure the transcript you are sending to the school or the ones you have is stamped and signed by the department. It must be a legal document, not just something that is questionable. And I always encourage people to do the WES, that's the WES evaluation, especially people from, schools where it is difficult to, get your transcripts. It's easier for you to, do WES, contact WES, and, get your transcripts easily when you need it. So it comes handy. And I'm not trying to advertise WES, but WES will convert your transcript to the 4.0 scale, which is the standard for Canada and United States and most schools in Europe too. So especially people that come from African countries or countries that, you don't use the 4.0 CGPA scale. Maybe you use the 5.0 scale or 7.0 scale. Some people use the 10.0 scale. So WES or WES, that's World Education Services. It's a Canada-based organization and they will help you to convert these to the 4.0 scale, and sometimes to get even better, slightly higher CGPA when you do WES evaluation. That's that about transcripts. You want to make sure you have a transcript ready, and also you want to make sure you have your statement of purpose. Yeah, I did a specific video on how to write the statement of purpose yourself, so you want to watch that. You want to make sure you have a statement of purpose ready, which is a document that, describe your motivation for, going into graduate school, what you intend to do after the program, and how the program will help you achieve your short-term and long-term goals. The third thing you want to make sure you have is your certificate. And this includes your master's degree if you have. It includes your bachelor's degree. It includes your professional certifications. Any certifications you have that is recognized and can bolster or reinforce your application is good enough for certificate. And you want to make sure that they are, legal documents, not something that is questionable. They are signed, maybe stamped, or there's a seal of the institution that issued the certificate to you. Another thing you want to make sure you have is your reference letters. Some schools, and most schools will ask you to submit the contact of your professor or the people who want to write recommendations for you. Make sure you have these people ready and you inform them that you are applying to this institution and this is your reason, purpose for applying to the school so that they can prepare a good reference letter for you. Alternatively, some will ask you to, submit a reference yourself. Be asked the professors to write reference for you, send it to you, and then you upload it yourself. So whichever way it comes, just make sure you have people that are willing and that can write a good recommendation letter for you. Recommendation letters or reference letters, as the case may be, is perhaps the most important, determinant of whether you're getting the admission or not. So you want to make sure you get that ready. And also, another thing you want to make sure you have ready is test scores. And this includes the GRE, this includes the TOEFL, this includes IELTS. What else? There are many tests as required by the school. Those are the common ones. So you want to make sure you have your test scores ready and you do well in those tests. And some schools will waive it for you. So I'll be doing another video on how to ask for waivers, including application fee waivers, test score waivers, whatever waivers you can, ask for during the graduate school application. I'll be doing another video specifically on that, so you can watch out for that on how to request for test score waivers. These are the test scores that you need for the graduate school admission, and you want to make sure that they are, very ready and handy. And also you need, I always encourage you to have a portfolio. It's something, for example, if you are in a construction industry or you're an architect, you want to have a document where you can compile all the works you have done, and you can describe it. So this project was done in Abu Dhabi. I designed this project for a church in, West Africa, and etc. If it is somebody that works in the lab, you want to have pictures, you want to have documents, some things that describe your course of life, that is comprehensive enough, more comprehensive than your CV. It could be pictures, it could be papers you've written, it could be videos you've done. If you're a graphic designer, it could be a comprehensive portfolio where you have a compilation of all the works you've done prior to now. So you want to have a portfolio that does that briefly describes that. Maybe a link to the portfolio or a portfolio website where you can actually add to your, application, that it gives, it wows the reviewers to see, oh, you've done this amazing work, and it will make a difference when they are reviewing your application and determines whether you get the admission or not. So I always encourage people to have a portfolio, especially if you have numbers of years of experience, work experience. So you want to have a portfolio. The next thing you want to prepare when you're preparing for a graduate school admission is your academic CV. And there's a difference between academic CV and professional CV.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
As a researcher, someone who is looking for funding, you don't want to use your work CV for your academic purpose. So there's slight difference. The way they are arranged, the way it is written, it is focused solely on academic. You don't want to focus on your work experience, though it is very important. But the most important part is you want to show that you are good enough to go into the academic world. I'll be doing another video on how to write an academic CV, and you can easily go on Google to see how to write an academic CV, or binge search, or whatever you're comfortable with. You want to have an academic CV which focus on your academic antecedent prior to now. The last thing I always love to talk about, which you probably will not hear somewhere else except here, is LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile is also part of your graduate school application document. As much as it might sound bizarre, it's very important, because people who want to hire you into graduate school want to read about you, want to put your name out there on Google, want to, search your name and see who you are, what you have done, and a very good place to look at this is on your LinkedIn. You want to make sure you have an optimized LinkedIn profile. And it is very important. So make sure your LinkedIn profile is top notch and showcase your work enough. Make sure you are engaging. And in fact, you can even contact professors on LinkedIn, had a conversation, and you don't know, it might lead to hiring or getting graduate school admission. There are a lot of testimonies about people who have actually gotten hired through LinkedIn connections.
Boom shakalaka.
So that's it about documents you need for grad school admission. I believe if you can, make sure these documents are very handy whenever you need them, yeah, you are very ready to apply for your graduate school. And I wish you success. Watch out for the next video and make sure you subscribe. And if you know that this video will benefit somebody you know or somebody you love, you can share with them and like, comment, and let me know if you like this video, what you think about it.